my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso on SABC3, as we welcome our guest artists this morning. Very, very excited we are to have them on our feel-good breakfast show. So, Mzansi Africa, South Africa, Burro. Let's give it up for TopDog SA! Neighbors, they're here. It's so exciting. I love the outfits, guys.
Thank you, man.
I love it very much. You guys look like light-skinned Lady Smith Black Mamba. No, I'm joking. Guys, it's fantastic to have you here, back with another show that you'll be entertaining crowds with, Nama Jazz style. Tell us about what's been happening in TopDog SA and what you guys have planned for the festive season.
Look, TopDog SA has kind of morphed into a few solo projects. Donvilla's doing a solo thing, Mark's doing some solo work, and we're branching out to other projects and so on. But we come back to do Nama Jazz because we have to come back to our roots.
Yes.
And so with Nama Jazz, for this festive season, we're just telling our story as the indigenous people from the Cape.
Yeah. And how do you find, because I'm always interested to know like how young people respond to it, like when it comes to you guys putting on concerts and what they have to say afterwards, because it is about going back to your roots and continuing to evolve and to retell those stories and have them carry on, generationally speaking. What's the response been like from the community?
The young people that came to our show, they're just blown away. Also because they don't know much of the history. We've been telling them, what's happening, where we come from, and they understand who they are.
Yeah.
So the response has been phenomenal.
And of course, it's a huge responsibility that you guys are taking on as well. So how do you ensure that you stay true to the roots of the music, the history, the culture, and the people that you represent? It's a groot vraag, ja, man. It's a groot vraag, ja.
Yeah, you know what? I think because of the rich history of the Khoisan people, it is a huge responsibility for us as a band to kind of get the message out there. And as Monet said, not a lot of young people know or heard about the history of the Khoisan people.
Yeah.
And so through music, I think it's a brilliant medium to actually showcase and tell the stories of the Khoisan people. And I think we are actually really honored as a band to be to have that responsibility upon us. And every time we play the music and play our instruments and tell the stories through our instruments, we really feel as a band, as brothers as well, because we are all Khoisan. As we are sitting here, Griqua, Nama, Korana, it's just something else and special for us to play this type of music.
Yeah. Tell me this, in your journey of continuing to create and remake this music, have you perhaps discovered something about yourself, your culture, your people that you perhaps didn't know before, but that you're particularly proud of, that you found interesting? I mean, come on, guys. There's gotta be something, right?
We have learned a lot about ourselves in this process. I mean, when you start making music with a purpose like this, not just because it's a hip melody or a nice tune, it starts coming from the core. So it makes the creative process so much more interesting.
Yeah.
Because now you're working from some point and a deep place also.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of pain. There's also a lot of triumph. There was a lot of oppression, and now there's a lot of independence. And I think that it's up to all of us in our creative process also to continue creating awareness. And I think that's the way that we'll reach others as well.
Yeah. Man, they should have given you the mic from the start of the interview. But guys, it's fantastic to have you here, and I'm excited to hear the music, because as I was listening to Soundcheck as well, you guys were singing at least one of my favorite tunes that I know from like childhood days as well. So I'm looking forward to hearing the full performance a little bit later on. But of course, you guys will be at the Artscape Arena in Cape Town from the 28th until the 30th of December, and tickets are 80 Rand per person. You can find them at CompuTicket, the Nama Jazz Series 3 with TopDog SA. Thank you very much for being here, guys. Give them a round of applause, Matiafra. Neighbors, they're here. Yes, they're here.